What's up, Virgo? Welcome to my channel, The Intuitive Teacup. I'm so happy to have all my Virgo friends here with me today. We are going to do a fun little tarot spread for you on career, money, finances, all that good stuff. Do keep in mind, as always, these are general messages. Not everything I say is going to resonate with you. That's totally fine. Please only take away messages that you feel are meant for you, that serve you for your best and highest good. You will know intuitively what those are. If something doesn't seem to fit your circumstance or scenario, you can release it. You don't need to take on that energy. You can simply move on. There are lots of great, fantastic tarot readers on YouTube, so don't limit yourself to one. See if other readers connect with your energy better if this video does not. I welcome you to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign if you would like additional messages or more clarity. I also welcome you to come into this with an open heart and an open mind. If you had all the answers, you probably wouldn't be here. So yeah, sometimes messages do take a few days, a few weeks to resonate, even a few months. If they do later down the line, fantastic. That means it was your message. And if not, again, you can push it aside and release it. Everything else you will want to know about this video will be in that description box below, including the decks I'm using as well as my social media channels. Other than that, I think I've yapped enough. Let's get into it for my Virgos. Money, career, finances, future work endeavors. What do we need to know for Virgo? We'll take one more card for my Virgo friends. Happy birthday. I hope you guys are collecting lots of checks and presents. Do you guys still have relatives that send you money in the mail? Like, happy birthday, darling, and it's from your grandmother. Isn't that the best? When you're like a full-fledged adult and they're still sending you money in the mail. I hope that comes to some of you. Maybe that's why I just got that message. All right. Let's see, guys. Your energy is 7 of Fire. You're on fire. So this is sometimes a card of struggle, having to work through obstacles, but ultimately what's great about this card is that you're on top. You've been on top the whole time. You just maybe didn't recognize it, or at some point in your struggle, in your journey, in your path, you were starting to question if you had what it took, if you could maintain that same zest, that fire, that energy, that dedication. But look at you, you're dominating. You're above the rest, right? These wands are representative of other people holding them, right? You stand up among the crowd. And you have in the past, right? That's not something new to you. Because you're coming off of potentially 6 of Wand energy. So 6 of Wand is metaphorically, marching through the crowd on horseback, drawing the eyes of the crowd. Everybody looks up at you and you're triumphant and you're confident and you've accomplished great things. So it's almost like because of your recognitions, because of your accomplishments, you may have been saddled with more work or more responsibilities. And maybe there's a moment of like, oh boy, I might be over my head on this one. So that's sort of your energy coming into, I'll say roughly the month of September. There really isn't a specific time date to this, or timestamp to this reading. 9 of Pentacles, okay. So 9 of Pentacles can talk about being fairly well off financially. That doesn't have to mean rich, but at minimum, I think you're getting by. But money, I think for a lot of my Virgos out there, is decent. It's not too bad. You have enough in your collection. You have enough in your bank account. Maybe to take some sort of risk, maybe to go out on a limb and try something that you haven't tried before, that it's maybe costing you a little bit of money to, I don't know, get that extra degree or take those extra night courses or whatever it is. I'm even getting like hire somebody to watch the kids so that you can go off and like become master of your craft or learn more information. Some of you may even be watching like YouTube videos, like tutorials on how to, whatever, do this best, or even starting your own side business. This is sometimes like jokingly like the single ladies card or the single man's card. Some of you may have gone into business on your own, and this could indicate it's actually been a little bit trickier than you thought it would. And again, the idea of all eyes on you, like you're the center of attention, you're the one, trailblazing, marching through the parade on horseback. It's like, well, yeah, it all falls on you, doesn't it? When it's your business, when anything goes wrong, all the fires, you're gonna have to put them out yourself. They're all coming at you, right? Interesting. A lot of you, I think, are going into business for yourself. That's not going to be for everyone, but one of your bottom cards is the Tower, so major significant changes, and potentially leaving a job or Or, I mean, you know, for some it could be being let go, but we'll see where this goes. And then, I mean, your other card is the Two of Wands. So you have choices and options of the path, of which direction you're going down or which action you're going to take. Choices in future and forward movement. Sorry the lighting is so bad. All right, so what is going to be your challenge going into the month of September? The Fool card, starting anew, and the Page of Fire, keeping up that inspiration, keeping up that motivation. Yeah, I think some of you may have thrown caution to the wind and decided, you know what, I'm doing this. It's what I've always wanted to do. I'm going down this path. I'm sick of just sitting here waiting and, you know, thinking it's going to happen one day. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm chasing after my goals. And there was like this, I'll say naive because you may have been out of, sorry. You may have been a fish out of water. It may have been something that you didn't have a terrible amount of experience in, but you were called to do it. But with the Fool energy, it's great. There's nothing holding you back. There's no mental baggage. There's no emotional baggage. You're very forward focused, future focused, and optimistic. Sometimes with the Fool, there's the idea of looking before you leap. But even with this, there is like this very naive kind of just like, we'll figure it out as we go. We're cutting our own path, essentially. Again, more wands, travel. You may have strong Aquarius or Aries in your chart, potentially. Doesn't have to be. I'm getting, because it's coming up as your challenge or focus, it's maintaining that sense of enthusiasm, maintaining that motivation that you had going into this endeavor or this new business or this new beginning. Your confidence may be dwindling a little bit. Or draining. I kind of just mix those two words together. Your courage, your strength, your energy, it's maintaining that. That's going to be your challenge. Knowing that there's a bright future ahead, you may have, I don't know, you may have suffered some sort of like financial loss at the beginning of this, or something just didn't go as anticipated. But it may have made you feel small. Something about this card, it's like it's very, the scaling of it, it's like he looks like this tiny little creature in this big, overwhelming world. Something about you got in over your head. I'm sensing that. Yeah, the world. It's like you're just one little person in this great big world of business, or this great big world of entertainment, or whatever it is. You feel like you need to make a name for yourself because you're being compared to the rest. I'm almost getting like there's a million other auto mechanics, you know, in this district, in this county. What makes me any different? And it doesn't specifically have to be that job, but it's almost like you're looking at the pool of options and trying to figure out what motivates me and what inspires me and what can I bring like creatively that's going to be unique, that is going to be my brand, that's going to be my individual innovative idea. This is sometimes a card of Aquarius. It's innovative, it's unique, it's different. It inspires and incites, not creativity. It inspires and it incites excitement from, I just heard from your viewers, but it could also be from your target audience, right? From your clients, from your guests, from your whatever it is. Whoever's buying your product or interested in whatever it is that you're selling. So yeah, your challenge is it's finding your place in the world. That's actually really cute. You've gone off on this new adventure, and now, yeah, it's like, where do you fit in this box? Maybe you don't. Maybe that's what this is about. It's breaking free from the constraints, from the norm, from the status quo. Stop trying to make yourself fit into this box when you don't. You're unique. You have something more beautiful and creative to offer the world than what is anticipated or what is expected. Square peg, round hole, right? That's sort of what I'm getting here. Interesting. Very interesting, Virgo. I love it. What is the help available to you? The Warrior. The Strength card, right? Which is depicted in the corner here, if you can see he's holding it. Keep pushing through. Your own knowledge and expertise is what's going to be quite helpful to you in this. I'm just getting, you're standing on a wealth of knowledge, perhaps years of experience, which is interesting because I wasn't getting that with the Fool. So it may be something like with the Fool energy, you've never gone into business in this subject matter or with this skill, with this craft, with this talent, but it's something that you've been doing potentially for years or just have a lot of insight into how to make it work or why it will work. Judgment. Yeah, revisiting something from the past. Again, a skill that you have. Taurus got this card too. And I'm getting the same message for you, actually. What I said to Taurus was that something about you are the, like, I want to say like the yardstick by which everybody else is measured against. What you're doing is, again, it's very specific and innovative. It's out of the box thinking, it's unique, it's innovative, and I'm almost getting like it's what all other, whatever, fill in the blank, are going to measure their own business against. With judgment, people are making judgments based on your actions and the strength of what you're bringing to the table. The warrior, right? You are a trailblazer in this specific field is what I'm getting. Wow, Virgo, that's pretty powerful. I'm curious. Let's throw something else on that. What you're doing, what service you're providing, or whatever labor, what you're thinking of getting into, it is going to metaphorically feel like a weight has been lifted. So I think that has to do with you in terms of finding your I don't know if it's your dream job or just something you feel like you're meant to do. It's like a weight has been lifted now that you're doing it. You're seeing the accomplishments. You're seeing things come to fruition now. It's also metaphorically lifting a weight off of your clients, off of your customers. The service you're providing is very helpful. For some of you, you may be helping people with their money or their finances. People who feel like their finances had been in the toilet, all their money had been drained. It's something about you come in and you help rebalance the scales. You help make them even keeled again, something like that. You may be helping people to get jobs. You have the card of occupation. So you may be bringing on people on your team who are really, I'm just getting like really down and out, like good people, but just a short end of the stick, just couldn't get that job that they wanted. Some of you may be working in recruiting or yeah, helping or assisting people to get jobs. Specifically like kind of like blue collar workers or something about, okay, people who don't necessarily have a college degree. I think that's what's important here. Something about standing on the books. It's like you raise them up to stand out among the crowd, but I don't know, it's like this funny message I'm getting about it. It's not about, I don't even know how to phrase this. In a very simplistic way of what I'm getting here, it's not about the educational background, it's about what skills they bring to the table. And the skills that they have, they're there. The skills that they have are gonna move them forward in their career. It's gonna potentially move your business forward. It's not about, and again, there's no sword energy here. It's not about the fine details of, oh, well, I went to this college and I'm Ivy League and I went to this school and I have this many years of experience. It's again, something about like blue collar, it's down to like the nitty gritty of just like, well, can you do it or not? Like, I need someone who can show up on time and do the work. If that's you, yeah, come work for my team. I'm just sensing you're gonna have a strong team. Even if you are working on your own, there's some avenue. Maybe it's just your friends group that are, you know, your soul tribe, your cheerleaders cheering you on. And I don't know, maybe your mom helps you every now and then, you know, with the bookkeeping, or I don't know, something about fixing or repairing costumes or an outfit, or I don't know, making something for you that you use every day. Something about home repairs. Yeah, you do have good people around you. That's the help available to you. And as I said, your information, your educational background, or your mastery of these skills, that's helpful to you as well. And yet it's opening new doors for you. It's leading you down a path that you were always destined to go down. You may have strong Cancer or Leo in your chart, or you may be working with people who have strong Cancer or Leo in their chart, or Scorpio for that matter. Interesting. All right, I like that. I love that. Look how pretty this card is. It's leading you down the pathway. Keep going. There's excitement and intrigue here, but yeah, some of you are questioning it. Some of you are having to put out fires. Some of you are feeling overburdened or overwhelmed with your responsibilities, with your tasks. You got this. Keep your vibe high. Keep your motivation high. Keep going down that path. Whatever launched you into this to begin with, that kind of jumping off the cliff with this unwavering faith and confidence in yourself that you'll land on your feet, you'll figure it out. Maintain that. That is so important here. Yeah, you're opening up doors that are going to open up your world, change or progress you into new cycles, major changes ahead. What is your advice or guidance? The suspended man. Yeah, everything in due time, right? When things are ready to transform and change, they will. What's important about this card too for you, Virgo, it's the idea of illumination, being illuminated to what isn't working and what's going to up the ante, what's going to progress your business to the next level. With the Hangman, he's looking around upside down, and that's important because his perspective is different and unique from everyone around him. If he's hanging upside down from a tree limb, he's not seeing things the way everybody else does, right? It's seeing the world in a unique and innovative way. Your perspective is bankable. That's what I'm getting here. Something unique to you, something you bring to the table. It's unlike something anybody has ever seen before. Wow, that's a really powerful message. But with that also, there's the idea of if something isn't working, if you feel like you've been trying to fit metaphorically, the same puzzle piece together for months now, and it's just not coming together, take a look around. This is taking stock of the environment, of what's around you, of who you're working with, of the tools you're working with, of whatever. And it's the idea of illumination. He has the crown of illumination surrounding his head, a thought, a major idea that is going to change and transform his world, essentially, right? It goes right into the death card, and the death is all about completion of cycles, right? Progressing into new things, releasing what doesn't serve us so we can make room to welcome in, new beginnings, new things that are going to bring in like good luck and good fortune specifically. This has to do with about joining forces with someone, especially those who are working independently. There may be someone coming in the near future who's going to be a significant or key player in your career, in your work life. That could be a mentor. That could be someone who's guiding you or giving you, pearls of wisdom, gems of wisdom. Someone who may be already in that same field that you're going into and can offer you some insight or some valuable advice. Yeah, Three of Pentacles, teamwork, absolutely. Joining of a team. Valuable, tangible knowledge. Things that are going to illuminate you to new innovative ways of running your business, of selling your product, of presenting yourself to the public. Don't be afraid to literally go out on a limb and maybe invest in a financial advisor, invest in some sort of like mentorship of someone who you trust, obviously, has walked this path before. Now, what's interesting, though, is that is a bit of a contradiction, isn't it? Because we were saying that no one has walked this path before. You are innovative. You are unique. I'm not getting you're the first person to invent this thing ever, right? It's something where, yes, the business, the idea, the product may exist already, but your unique spin, your unique twist to it, that is what is the bankable idea. What path, what road are you going to take this down? There's the straight and narrow, or there's, again, the road less traveled. It's something about risk-taking. With this Fool energy, you are not, again, thinking out of the box. You're not doing it the way everybody else does. There's something unique to what you're doing, but that's what's so motivating about it. That's what's so inspiring about it. It's like lightning in a bottle. People haven't seen it done this way before, and they can't take their eyes off of it. they're so excited. They're so entertained, right? Look at that card. Maybe you're performing something. And again, with the Tower card, it's causing major changes in other people's lives. Again, maybe you're helping them to get jobs. People who just, had it rough or had a really difficult go at it. People who just were never given the chance or the opportunity. I'm almost getting Tower moment of everything they knew to be true hasn't been true because like you've showed them the light or you've shown them the way how. You're showing them the light. You're cutting the path for them. I'm even hearing like, come, like follow me, like this way, guys. Like you're showing them new ways that almost shake them to the core, shake the foundation of what they believe or thought was true, the way a business had to be run, the way a project had to go. It's like an earthquake. You're shaking everything up. You're the Tower, Virgo. That's what this is. You're coming in like a whirlwind. People aren't anticipating it. They don't see it coming, but they will be left in shock and in awe. Yeah, Four of Cups. That's a play on this too. The idea of, the 3 cups that have always been there, the traditional route, the way that's always been done. People are getting bored. People are complacent. People are just kind of whatever about it. Then you come in with this giant freaking cocktail that, boy, isn't that going to be tasty, right? Something new, something innovative, something people have never seen before. It could be something very big in scale. I don't know what that has to do with it, but, you'll know if that's your message. It's going to come out of nowhere and people are going to bow down. People are going to bow down to this idea and hold you in very high regard. And I mean, you have Pentacles. So finances are going to be okay. But more than anything, it's the spirit and the soul and the integrity behind what you're doing. That's what's elevating you up to this new level. You're a warrior, Virgo. You're a trailblazer. Interesting. I love it. This is actually really positive and really optimistic. Let me know what resonated for you in the comments below, Virgo. Please do like, share, subscribe. I will see you guys very soon for more tarot readings. Bye.